Good evening. A memorial continues to grow along a busy street in Cambridge after a 3-year-old girl and a 31-year-old woman were both seriously injured. The young girl later died from her injuries. Now, area residents are sounding the alarm when it comes to safety concerns about that area. CTV's Karis Mapp joining us now. And Karis, you were out at the site of yesterday's fatal collision. And when you got there, in fact, today you saw the aftermath of another crash in the area.
That's right, Tony. This crash involved 2 vehicles along Cedar Street, just across from the Westgate Centre Plaza. Now, I want to point out that police haven't yet confirmed the cause of either crash, but both pedestrians and drivers in the area say they hope to see increased safety measures put into place. A memorial continues to grow at the scene where a 3-year-old girl was killed Thursday afternoon in Cambridge. The girl was walking with a 31-year-old woman along Cedar Street near the Westgate Centre Plaza when the pair were struck. City officials and community members say they're still reeling from the crash.
The trauma of that, the despair that must go through them, it's beyond understandable.
On Friday morning, another crash involving 2 vehicles. Police say one person was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and one of the drivers has been charged. However, the back-to-back crashes are causing concern for the community, especially those who walk often in the area.
I know that a lot of people are not stopping and they just keep going or try to go as fast as they can.
For disability advocate Sean Haas, Thursday's crash was devastating news. The double amputee who lives nearby used to use the crosswalk on Cedar Street, but says he now avoids it at all costs after almost being hit multiple times himself.
I have talked to the police a couple times and have informed them of what has happened and how close of accidents that I've been in. And then to have this 3-year-old die, it's inexcusable.
Haas says police have told him they'd send officers to monitor the area.
But if they are there for half an hour and nobody goes through the lights, they're not going to catch anything. It doesn't make sense.
He and others have ideas of how they'd like to see safety become a priority.
They could put a camera on the top of the light that turns on when the button's pressed and off when the button is done.
I think they should put more stuff, maybe more lights up there.
Cambridge Mayor Jan Liggett says Cedar Street is a regional road, and while the circumstances around Thursday's crash are still under investigation, the mayor says the city may advocate for changes in the future, like lowering the speed limit.
This is not a community safety zone here, so that's why it's 50, but that's something that maybe should be considered marking it as a community safety zone. So that's, my transportation team will put that forward most likely to the region to see about having that happen.
In the meantime, a community continues to mourn.
It's heart-wrenching to know that 3-year-old girl won't wake up, won't see Christmas, won't be going to school with her friends.
Waterloo Regional Police say Thursday's crash remains under investigation, and at this time they are not commenting any further. Tony.
Okay, Karis, thank you. CTV's Karis Mapp joining us live with that report.